All right, let's jump into another deep dive. This time we're taking a look at Dubai real estate.
Specifically, a new development.
Yeah, the new project called Floarea Grande.
Okay.
And we're going off of a project brief. And it's
Yeah.
more than just like buildings. It's about a lifestyle.
Right.
It's luxury, it's tech, it's like a community, Dubai.
Dubai living, for sure.
So we're going to break down location, we'll look at the features.
And see who this is really targeted to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Who's going to love it.
Who's going to thrive in a place like this?
Yeah. And what stands out right away is the developer, Mashriq Elite Developments.
Okay. Yeah.
And they have a history of these high-end projects that are delivered quickly,
That's pretty impressive. High-end and quick.
but without sacrificing quality.
Oh, wow. So like the best of both worlds.
Exactly. And they've got like this proven track record, like with the Floarea residence.
Okay, yeah.
Another really successful development.
So we can kind of get a feel for what they might do.
Yeah, we can kind of get a feel based on what they've already done. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So location.
Location. Sure.
Arjan,
Arjan.
and the brief mentions a lot of like travel times. It's 10 minutes to the Mall of the Emirates,
Oh, wow.
15 to Burj Al Arab, 10 to Dubai Hills Mall.
Nice.
Global Village, also 10 minutes.
Oh, so close.
And then just 30 minutes to either of the Dubai airports.
That's pretty convenient.
Yeah, so it seems very strategically placed.
Yeah, it's all about that balance.
Balance.
Yeah, like accessibility and serenity.
Okay.
You're close to everything, but then you also have attractions right there in Origin,
Like,
like the Miracle Garden, Butterfly Garden.
that's so cool.
Yeah, so it appeals to lots of different lifestyles.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So they've got this thing called the Grand Vertical Garden with Water feature.
Ooh.
I mean, just the name.
Sounds so luxurious, so grand.
Exactly.
It's not just about looks, though. This is part of a bigger trend.
Which is...
Sustainable urban design, they're bringing in these biophilic elements.
Okay, so that's like bringing in nature.
Exactly, and research shows it really improves well-being for residents.
So you're in the city, but you still feel connected to nature.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best of both worlds.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
And then they have smart home systems.
Oh, with Alexa.
Yeah, you can control everything with your voice.
That is so cool, so convenient.
Yeah, it's very modern, very Dubai.
Very Dubai, yeah.
And they've got a resort-style pool
Ooh, fancy.
and a kids pool.
Oh, nice. So it's family-friendly, too.
Exactly. They also have a clubhouse, a BBQ area, and they call them cosmic sitting areas.
I wonder what those are.
Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds intriguing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we've got this amazing location, all these amenities, but who are they targeting?
Well, the brief actually says they're looking at 3 different types of people.
Okay.
So first, investors, they're thinking about the high ROI potential because of the location and features.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Then you've got end users.
Okay, so people actually living there.
Yeah, people who want that modern, convenient, tech-integrated home.
Makes sense.
And of course, families.
Of course.
Drawn to the space, the amenities, the whole community vibe.
It sounds like they really thought of everything.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Okay, so they've got these different apartment sizes.
Yeah, from studios to 3 bedrooms.
And the studios start at AED 670,000.
Okay,
1 bedrooms start at AED 1,040,000.
right?
And 3 bedrooms start from AED 1,820,000.
Gotcha.
And here's the interesting part. They have a 50-50 payment plan.
Ooh, tell me more about that.
So you put down 20% upfront,
Okay,
then there's 10% due on June 1st, 2025,
all right.
another 10% on October 1st, 2025, then another 10% on February 1st, 2026.
Okay.
And the final 50% is due upon handover, which is scheduled for Q4 2026.
So it's spread out over a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's pretty appealing for both investors and end users.
Yeah, it's pretty flexible.
It is.
Yeah, definitely makes it more accessible.
Yeah.
But let's get back to some of the features that make this place unique.
Yes. Let's dive back into that.
Okay.
Okay. We're talking about those unique features.
Yeah, like what makes Floarea Grande stand out?
I mean, that smart home system with Alexa,
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not just like a fun little gimmick or something.
Right.
It's really about how we're using technology in our homes now.
It's that seamless living, right?
Making things easier and more personal.
Yeah, I can see the appeal.
Definitely.
But it's not all high tech.
Right.
They've also got a lot of focus on leisure and wellness.
Oh, tell me more.
So they have like a resort-style swimming pool.
Nice.
They have a kids pool too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so families are covered.
Yeah, and they said they have a gym.
Yeah, fully equipped gym. And they even have a yoga studio.
It's like they've thought of everything.
Yeah, it's all about balance, you know?
Right, finding that harmony between city life and...
Yeah, and taking care of yourself.
Exactly.
And speaking of taking care of yourself, they even have steam and sauna rooms.
Oh, wow. So you can really unwind.
Exactly.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. I mean, some people like to work out. Some people like to relax.
It's good. They have options for everyone.
And they also have that clubhouse,
Oh, yeah.
you know, with the indoor games and the lounge area.
You can be social, too.
Yeah. They want to build a sense of community.
That's really nice, actually.
And there's a BBQ courtyard.
Oh, that's awesome. Perfect for gatherings.
Yeah, get everyone together.
I like it.
But I'm still wondering about those cosmic sitting areas.
Me too. It's a little mysterious.
Yeah, maybe they're for stargazing or something.
Right. Maybe they're these little hidden spots in the garden.
Yeah, I kind of like that they're leaving it up to the imagination.
It makes you want to explore the place and discover them for yourself.
Okay, so we've talked about the different apartment sizes.
Yeah, studios, 1 bedrooms, up to 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, but what about the actual square footage?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Like, how big are these places really?
Well, the brief actually gives some numbers.
Okay, so spill the details.
So the studios start at 423.88 square feet.
So pretty compact.
Yeah, good for someone on their own.
Okay, and then the 1 bedrooms.
Those are a bit bigger. They go from 794.81 to 930 square feet.
So you get a little more space.
Definitely. And for those who need even more room, there's the 2-bedroom plus study option.
Well, that's a good idea, like a home office.
Yeah, and that one's 1,311.58 square feet.
Okay, and the 3-bedroom.
Those are the largest. They come in at 1,499.95 square feet.
Wow, so plenty of space for a family.
Absolutely.
It sounds like they really thought about the different needs people might have.
Right. It's very inclusive.
Yeah, and let's not forget about that 50/50 payment plan.
Oh, yeah. That's a game changer for a lot of people.
Makes it much more attainable.
Especially if you don't have a huge chunk of money up front.
Exactly.
It could really open doors for people.
Yeah, for sure.
So Mashriq Elite Developments.
Yeah, the developer.
They're not exactly new to this whole Dubai real estate thing.
Right, they've done a lot of projects.
Yeah, they've got that track record, like with Floarea Resident.
So it's not just talk, they actually deliver.
Yeah, which is really important in a market like Dubai.
Yeah, things move fast there.
It gives buyers that extra reassurance.
Knowing they're dealing with someone reliable.
Yeah, that the project's in good hands.
That peace of mind is valuable.
Definitely, especially if you're new to the Dubai market.
Yeah, or if you're looking for a solid investment.
Right, you want to know your money's safe?
So, Floarea Grande.
It seems like they're checking all the boxes.
Yeah, good location, lots of amenities, a developer with a good reputation.
And that payment plan is really attractive.
It really does seem like a well-thought-out project.
Yeah, a lot of care went into the design.
They've got the luxury, the technology, the sustainability.
And that community aspect.
It's like a microcosm of how urban living is evolving.
It really is.
But how does a project like this fit into the bigger picture?
Yeah, what's happening globally with urban development?
Is this like a sign of what's to come?
Good question.
We were just talking about how Floarea Grande seems like it's ahead of the curve when it comes to city living.
Well, it really does capture some big global trends.
Like what?
Well, you know how it's a mixed-use development?
Yeah.
It's got residential, commercial, and even leisure all in one.
So you can do everything right there.
Exactly, and that's what people want now, that live, work, play environment.
Without having to go far.
Exactly. Ideally, without even needing a car.
So it's like a little city within a city.
Right, and it helps create that sense of community.
And it makes it more walkable.
Yeah, and more sustainable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we're seeing this kind of thing happening in cities all over the world.
Yeah, it's definitely a trend.
And then you've got the technology and the sustainability aspects.
Oh yeah, like the smart home system and those EV charging stations.
Exactly. It shows how developers are using tech to make life easier.
And to be more environmentally friendly.
Right. It's not just about being fancy anymore.
It's about being responsible too.
Yeah, and people are becoming more aware of their impact on the environment.
So they're looking for homes that reflect their values.
Exactly, and developers are listening.
So it's a win-win.
It is. It's encouraging to see projects like Floarea Grande taking the lead.
Yeah, it gives me hope for the future of cities.
Me too.
And they're not just focused on the environment.
Right.
They're also putting a lot of emphasis on wellness.
Oh yeah, with the biophilic design, the fitness amenities, those relaxation spaces.
It's like they're saying our homes should be good for us.
Yeah, not just a place to sleep, but a place to recharge.
I like that.
And that's a big shift in thinking.
So Floarea Grande is more than just a luxury development.
It's a statement
about how we want to live in the future.
Exactly. We want sustainability, we want technology, but we also want well-being.
And we want community.
It's all connected.
So for our listener, What's the big takeaway here?
Well, it's a chance to see these global trends in action,
Right here in Dubai.
whether you're thinking about investing or not.
It gives you a glimpse into the future.
A future where we can live in cities that are good for us and good for the planet.
I like the sound of that.
Me too! It's a future worth fighting for.
Definitely. So keep exploring, do your research.
And think about what kind of city you want to live in.
Maybe Floarea Grande will inspire you.
Or maybe it will spark your own ideas.
The future of our cities is in our hands.
It's up to us to shape it.
That's a great note to end on.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Floarea Grande.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you learned something new and maybe even got a little inspired.
Definitely.
Until next time, keep diving deep.
And keep dreaming big.